Welcome back, everyone. Today we're in the Giants editor, and I'm Jewel. And as you can see, I've got a building here highlighted, and we're going to basically be taking that building and duplicating it, and we're going to take it across the map to the other side somewhere and put it, and we're going to probably call it a barbecue restaurant. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let me see here. Make this microphone. There we go. Alright, so this one is a laundry place, and I took the signs of the laundry place off when I put this here. Now, in this case, this building here is going to be a dentist office in that location that it's at currently. And we just simply went in there, looked into the list here, and took off the decals and the sign and stuff. So we're going to duplicate this one since that's already been done. Otherwise, it's going to show the laundromat stuff, as you can see over there by the, where are we? Over there by the, right here. I'll go ahead and show you for the new people. Right there. That's the laundromat right there. You see the sign that we removed. And so what we're going to do is have our own sign, make it a barbecue restaurant. So all those signs are gone, and it's already highlighted. So I'm just going to go on over here, leave it highlighted, and cruise on over to the other side of the map, wherever I'm going to put this restaurant. And I haven't decided, so you're going to find out real shortly. And we'll go ahead and duplicate it and bring it over. Now I'm thinking maybe somewhere closer to here, because we need a place near our bowling alley, because everybody's going to want to go get something to eat, right? I think that would be actually pretty good. I'm just wondering, do we want it to be by the water as a and have a nice view, or what do we want? Or do I need to keep this for put some farms here on this side? I mean, that's a pretty decent little spot there for a little bit of a farmland, because it'd be right by the water. And I think it'll do okay. If not, we could always change it. So I might leave that for farmland. Let me look up a little further. Alright, now this is a spot that's kind of all over the place, that we would put trees here, but, and we got our road, and we may or may not, we're probably going to do a bridge over it, and or we may just do something else. I don't know yet. I'd have to wait and look. We're going to look whenever we get in game, and we'll make it however we need to. And I'm going to redo my water. Like I said, I had an issue with the reflection I got to fix, so I got to do that. But I'll be showing that at some point. I did make a video a while back, but I didn't get to do what I was going to do in it, finish it, so I hadn't posted it. But I did make one showing you in Blender how to do it, but I never got to post it. It's been a while, like months and months and months, like almost a year. But I didn't get to post it because I was going to show some more or do some more with it. So what I might do is hopefully soon do a whole another one and just go ahead and show you. But you can do it, like I said, without that, but then you got water everywhere instead of just where you want it. So we'll see. And since I did change some things, I may need to do it again, since I changed the ground a little bit. So what we're going to do is pick the spot for the barbecue restaurant, and I'm thinking it's going to be right over here somewhere. I'm trying to decide, are we going to put it over here or over here at the end here before they cross over, so that it's like somewhere here, and then they cross over the bridge, and then they're not far from that. I think that'll be alright. We just gotta situate this road a little better. Alright, well, let's just bring the building over real quick. So we're gonna duplicate it. It's already highlighted. The whole thing's highlighted, see? And gonna hit Control D as in dog. Wait till it does it. Turn around. Point to approximately where you want it. Hit Control B as in boy. Left mouse click, 2 times. And then it'll put it down. And we'll take care of it. I'm gonna move this microphone a little. Keeps it bumping. There we go. Alright, we'll take care of that in just a minute. We need to situate some of this. I'm thinking about this road here. What do we have, and is it the way I was wanting it? Let me look. Okay, it's not very straight, is it? Well, let me see. There's many ways you can do it. I'm gonna just do this roughly, because like I said, we're gonna do fine tuning when we really get down to it. We're not ready for that just yet. Let me see. Let's take it, Control R, make sure we have that side. We're going to Control R it on the grass, take some of that away right there. We'll fix it in just a minute if we're too far. We're just trying to get it to where we think is going to be correct from the starting point, because it's going to change. Let me see. How wide am I going to put it? Alright, it don't really matter exactly how wide, because this one is a bigger road anyway. So let me go down to about 4 something or 5, right at the 5 mark for now. I think that'll do. Yeah. Let's grab this. Alright. And let's see what we can get here. Do a little bit. There we go. And basically I just wanted to make sure it's not too crooked by the time I got over here to this. So, alright, that's decent. So, let's take away some of this. I'm gonna make this much bigger. Let's see if I can't. It should work. There we go. That's okay, as long as it's the basics of it. Alright, that gets us closer. Alright, now we'll come on down. You can paint it with the splines, but I don't really want to fool with that right now, because I'm not going to be doing the whole thing right now. If I had everything ready in my mind where I want everything, I would do that, because that would be better. But since I'm not really going to do this whole area and everything else too, there's no point. Alright, so now we got that. So we got a basic line of approximately where the road's going to be, because I'm still going to have to fix the road, obviously. So that's all I wanted, was a decent representation of where the road would be. Just enough so I can kind of get it going straight. Because again, I want it to be fairly straight. Ain't going to be perfect, but I like straight, at least for 4 of our main roads, because I don't want to be driving all over. I want it to be able to hit that button and go, get across the map. So that's why. That's just my preference. Everybody else is different. It's up to you what you do. I'm going to go ahead and take the green grass and get rid of that. Alrighty, let's take away this. Let's get this kind of squared up, because we still got to fix and paint all this, remember? And this is going to have to be brought down, so I'm actually going to bring it. How about we go ahead and fix this a little bit more? I'll try not to make the video too long, but we got to fix it a little bit. I mean, obviously we're going to be doing all that at some point. Alright, Control R. Make sure it's on replace. Alright, so now we're going to knock this down. Like so. And now we're going to knock that down. Situate it better. There we go. Try to get this side a little bit more nice and smooth, like so. This one we'll have to adjust, obviously, because it's going to be up in the air like that. Alright. We might even need to take it on down a little further, or we could make it square up, but let me see. Grab over here, Control R, come over here, knock on this on down, pass this up enough. Alright. Knock that off, turn a little bit back up, turn it back on, smooth it out, and then smooth this out. There we go. And for now, that's decent enough. It's still got what we need. Alright, roughly speaking, let me see. How is that road gonna be? So we're probably gonna knock the road away from some of these a little bit. There's probably, the road might shift over some more, is what I'm thinking. Potentially. We can always back off of whatever we need to. If we don't, we can back off of these. But, because I don't think I want the road to be all the way up to it like that. I'll have to think about that one. Because otherwise I gotta bring this up more over here, see? Going up that hill. And then I gotta move it. I could move the hill further, but then it's already pretty. Let's move it, and then we don't have to worry about that part. We'll keep it up close to the building. Is the fence crooked? That's another question. Maybe a little bit, ain't it? It is crooked, ain't it? Interesting. Which we still could change that. Let's just not worry about that right now. Let's get this road going. Alright, so let's get here. And we're going to grab here. And put this down a little. Well, whatever you want to call it. Not down, but put it to the replace. Alright. I gotta fix that side again. Alrighty. Turn just a little bit. I think that's good enough. If we have to, we can do something with it. So we're not getting far enough away from it. Gonna have to come over here. Whoa, undo that. Do it like this. Now then. That should be alright. We'll fix it if we have to later. Alright, so we got a slope here. I don't want it to be that steep though. That's the thing. Let's paint it so we can see what's up with it. Alright. For some reason my mouse isn't wanting to work. Let's see. Alrighty. Now let's just see what we got. Okay, we're getting crooked, aren't we? Alright, let's grab this, make it big, get this over, straighten that back up. Alright, grab this, and just just say that's gonna, and it's probably not gonna be this wide. I just want to have enough of it so I know where to go with it. Alright, let me see. Okay, so it's not terribly steep. Okay, let's just make it smoother then. That'll be good. It's not as steep as I thought. And again, we'll be working on the actual roads a little later. Alright. Okay. So we're going to come up this road at some point, and then we'll hit here. Before we get to this over here, I'm thinking about we'll put it up here. And the restaurant will be looking down over that. So let's put the restaurant turned into here. So we're going to take the paintbrush and put it on just some kind of bricks, just something. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just something to say this is what we're doing, and this is our area or whatever. That can be subject to change later if I don't like it or whatever. Okay. I'm gonna go a little bit bigger because we may do other stuff with it. Alright, so then this is gonna be our place. Now we're gonna take this, click on the top area, Control R, and replace all of it to that level. We're gonna go past it a little bit on each corner on purpose. The road will have to do that too. We'll bring it all the way to there. We'll fix this side, don't worry. We'll fix it. You'll see. Go all across right there. Right there. Alright, now get the middle up. Now you don't have to have a square lot, flat lot for everybody. You can adjust it to where there's slopes and stuff, so. But in this particular one, I don't think I'll need to since it's just the old restaurant. Let's back out of screen a little bit and get it to smooth this. That's fixed. And fix this side right there. Get the back side a little bit. Couple times. We'll do a little more if we need it later on. We're just getting it basic. Alright, there we go. We're going to do this part, and then we'll do this, and we'll probably have to come over. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and come over further, because when we fix that road, if we don't, it won't work right. So I'll back out. You'll see when I actually do it. If we didn't, it wouldn't work the way I want it to. So let's square this one up. And now when we do it, it's going to slope right, and it's also going to give us the room we need to the road area. I'm going to make this big so it makes a nice slope. And then that keeps that area over there where we can make the road go flat on the top. Alright. Let's get in there and see. Alrighty. See, that looks good. Oops. Alright, let's back up. We're going to have to smooth this down a little bit more. Like so. And of course that can be painted further back. Some of that can be grass on that brick stuff. Some of that right there can be grass. We don't have to have that sloping. We're just getting this part situated. Alright. So let's back off. Let's put this on this. Control R. Run it on down. Roughly speaking, none of that has to be permanent or nothing right yet. Alright. Now, we got a flat, straight shot. Riding along. And then you can see we're going to have a slope. We can take and grab lower here So we knock that down and bring some of it up and then smooth it, and you'll see it look a lot better. But we gotta make that, first we need to take this green and make that. If we don't, the illusion will look like it's crooked and messed up. So if we don't straighten it a little bit, then it won't look right. Oh, my bad. There we go. So it'll look better, once we get an actual paved road in here. There we go. I just want to take a little of that off. Alright. And again, I don't know if I'm going to have it all the way up to there. This is temporary. Like so. But that'll help us paint is the point of doing that. So when you do that, you can see better where your road is and actually how it's gonna slope. So now when I smooth it and stuff, see, I can tell that I need this part to go down equally, and then I can smooth it and have that slant there, like so. You'll see if I can get it to work. There we go. Now I got the slant, see? And then I'm down here, and then I can decide how far that's gonna go like that, or if I'm gonna lift it up and let it come up. And so I'm gonna let it come up. It's just gonna be like a little dip. So I'm gonna start bringing it to this level up here. So we'll bring that to that level. And I gotta back out where I can actually see what's going on. Alright. And now, this is gonna stick with that area. That's gonna smooth. This is gonna smooth. Smooth all that. Come down close where you can see what's going on. Alright, back up. So we come down, and then we start to go up. So we're going to smooth this out a little bit better here. Just a little bit. And again, the paint is what makes it look like it's all bumpy. Sometimes it's not. So it just depends. So this one we're going to make it come up to this level, and we're going to go ahead and grab there, bring that over. And then we're going to smooth it again. Like so. Smooth this side a little bit. Alright, get this nice and situated. So then, it's still going up gradually at a time. It's going to keep going up, keep going up, keep going up to there. See, and then we can level that at a certain level. We could either keep going up or just go on and level it. I might go ahead and level it about here. We'll just look at it and see if that looks okay. I don't know if that's too far or not. We'll have to see. There we go. Knocking all this down. Knock the side down. Knock this side down. Straighten all that back out. Alright, and now we'll come in. And we'll still have to adjust that a little. It's a little low. Let me see. This one's gonna have to come up a little. But the point is it gets to here, and then there'll be a bridge. And then that side will have to come down some too. And let me see what we got here. This side needs to come up. I just didn't push it over far enough, I guess. There we go. Knock that on down. Knock all that down. Yeah. And it'll look better when we actually have the road painted properly. You know, it just don't look right when you can't tell where the road's really gonna be. And all that was just painted. It didn't necessarily gonna have that paint stuff there. You know, so let's clean it up just a little bit, make it look a little better. There we go. Alright, so anyway, let's go ahead and get this restaurant going. I'll have to make a sign in Blender, but not right now. Alright, that's good enough. Got a row, good enough. And we can adjust any little imperfections as we go. It looks crooked right there, don't it? We'll have to see. Yeah, that side looks crooked. But let's go on and do the building. So we're going to say the building is up higher, but I'm wondering how. Oh, it's going to go over here. Let's just bring it on over. Somehow it's not on there. I don't know how I got clicked off of there. But anyway, Control B, left mouse click. And then we're going to turn this around to here. Come down. So, as they're coming along, they get up either hill on either side. They're going to come up this hill. And they're like, oh, barbecue restaurant. And then they're going to pull in. Now, we may have other things in the parking lot. I don't know yet. I may make it a multi-purpose place. But we'll have to see. So for now, I'm just going to look at the building's placement, check everything out, zero this Y out to make it straight with the road, to line that up. And I think that's going to be good on that. Let me see how far I want it, because I do want to have parking. And I am going to make it where you're going to go around it, obviously. Pretend if you had to drive around or whatever you got to do. Obviously, there's no window there. There is one on the other side, though. So, you could pretend that that one is it. We'll have to think about what we want to go with it. Alright. So, that's all set right there. We got that. Let's fix this a little bit better. That'll be good. Let's knock this out a little bit better if we have to. We'll either do it one way or the other. We'll figure that out as we go when we actually make the road. That's what's going to really determine where the road ends up when I actually make it. Not too concerned with that part right now. Alright. So that's good. Well, at least we have all our basics here, because that's going to work out. Get to a new level. Alright. Well, I don't think we got too much more to deal with on this one, because we're pretty well, you can lower it into place or whatever you got to do. But I think that's going to do it for this one. Is it crooked? Shouldn't be. The other one I think is the one that's actually crooked. We could go ahead and move some of these signs a little bit further. Or at least out of the way. We're going to have it obviously when we do our road, so we'll just kind of do it like that. And this one will pull out of the way just a bit. We'll test it in game when we're actually going to be using it. If you haven't seen, I made a bowling ball and bowling pins, and I showed it on another map. So check out my playlist if you want to see that in the farm sim game. I also made a billiard ball and some other things, quite a few things, beach ball and all kinds of stuff in Blender. I don't want to get sidetracked again on Blender right now. Because I know me. And if I get in Blender, I'm just gonna go crazy in there, meaning I'm gonna just stay in there and I won't come back to the map. So I'm trying to do this first, and then I'll go make the signs and stuff. Because when I was in there, I was constantly staying in it and neglecting stuff. So, but if you want to check that video out, it shows a bunch of things I made in Blender. You can go check it out. I'm no expert, but you know, show what I learn if I know, or at least for Giants Editor, I usually show mostly all of it. But I think we're gonna call that. We're gonna do this is gonna be a barbecue restaurant, and so we'll have a restaurant, gas station, bowling alley. So there's plenty of stuff over here by the beach. We're gonna have our fields all over the map. In fact, I'm gonna start looking as soon as possible to try to start marking out some of that because I really need to get on with it. Um, and make it where some of them's gonna be. I'm gonna try to make it where most of them's reasonable to areas that make sense, but they are gonna be on some hills. They are gonna be different. Some of them might be a little more difficult than others. You know, and I will have to change up some of the ground because you can see the map I chose, the ground I chose is real life ground, and it's uh, I don't know what place it was. It was just real life ground, and so I'm not trying to model it after a specific place, just the real life shape of the ground type deal. So it was a river, some sort of river type deal. Uh, Hence the rivers everywhere. But if you're new, this is the map. You know, we got a lot more to do. We got a lot to get done over here. We got a lot going though. We still got a lot to do though. I need to move. I might be making some more mountainous stuff over here. We're gonna have a lot of trees over here. Um, Hadn't really fully decided yet, but you can see I'm gonna start putting in what types of fields and things, and I just want to get going with it. So stay tuned for that. I won't make them permanent yet though. I'm just gonna be marking them out, and then we'll start doing some more on the houses and stuff because we gotta have houses over here too. The ground's probably gonna be different up here. It probably won't be this slate or whatever. It'll probably be something else. In fact, we should look at our list and see what else we got. What do we have? What should we do for a barbecue restaurant? Should we do asphalt? Let's see what that looks like. I don't know. What do y'all think? Uh, Asphalt, huh? I don't hate it, but I don't really love it either. Hmm. What else do we have? Pathway, gravel, riverbed, dirt, cobblestone, concrete, bricks, tiles. What's the tiles look like? I don't like that one. Let's see. Red bricks. Let's see. Well, I don't know. I might like the red ones. Let me think about that one. Wait, barbecue restaurant? I'm gonna go red. Red bricks. And yes, it's not perfect. I don't care right now. Because I'm not decorating or nothing right now. I'm just getting it going. Alright. Yeah. We'll see how it looks when we do our sign. And then we'll know. Let me see. Knock that out. But that'll be good. Knock it back over one. We'll have to fix it. There we go. Good enough for now. Gets the point across. So I like that one for a barbecue restaurant. And of course it's going to have green more. We're going to have grass in places. We're going to have little areas that would make sense to be like trees are going to be planted, and there's going to be certain things that you're going to realize, you know, it's going to be decorated better. You'll see. It's hard to explain right now. I don't want to go deep into it. I'll get so distracted with that if I do that we'll never go ahead and get moving, and I want to get moving. Oh, we don't want that. But there will be little spots like that do have grass and trees and bushes and little curbs, and we're gonna add little details to it. So don't worry. But I think that's good enough for this episode. We got the road situated a little better. We got the barbecue restaurant. So as soon as they come up, they get this hill and they go on down. So I like that. Okay. Let's go ahead and call that an episode here. Hope you enjoyed. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Please hit that like button, subscribe, turn on your notification bell if you want to receive a notification every time I post a video. Goodbye, everybody.